Taurus, anchor your breath in this moment because nothing about it is accidental. If your soul has led you here, it is because a sacred unveiling is already unfolding within you. The veil between the known and the unknown has grown thin, and the universe is whispering your name with celestial clarity. In June 2025, two astrological forces open luminous gates above your path: the full moon in Sagittarius on the 11th and the rare Neptune retrograde beginning on the 30th. The full moon ignites your inner vision, tearing down illusions and showing you the horizon of your spirit's desires. Meanwhile, Neptune's retreat turns your intuition into a divine compass, guiding you through hidden truths that once frightened you, but now free you. This month is not simply a good time, it is an initiation. The energies aligning for you speak of sacred recompense, of efforts unseen by others but inscribed in the book of the cosmos. What you planted in the silence of your own growth now finds fertile soil to bloom. Internally, you've labored, healed, and released. Spiritually, you've stepped through fires no one else saw. And now, finally, Taurus, the harvest begins. The tarot shows a royal triad: the Six of Wands, the Star, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is not merely a reading, it's a spiritual revelation. These cards declare a cycle of victory, divine recognition, and tangible grounding. The Six of Wands lifts you from the shadows where your voice was once dismissed. The Star wraps you in divine radiance, blessing your efforts with purpose. And the Ace of Pentacles roots you into the new soil of opportunity, not fast, not fleeting, but true. Before we go deeper, take a sacred moment to subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below. Your voice, your presence, your energy, they're part of this collective awakening. If your soul resonates with these words, let it be known. The universe is always listening, and your engagement is a signal of readiness. The shift is already happening around you. You may notice people drawn to your energy as if awakening to a brilliance they once overlooked. This is not coincidence, it's cosmic alignment. The light you carry is no longer silent. It pulses with authenticity and strength. Where others doubted you, now they listen. Where they questioned you, now they seek your counsel. You are not here to explain yourself, Taurus. You are here to embody your truth. There is a specific vibration you're emanating now, and it's attracting not just admiration, but mirroring. Souls around you are learning by watching you. Without effort, without preaching, you are becoming a lighthouse. And this light is setting into motion encounters that were long overdue. Spirit also brings forward a message about choices. Many paths may tempt you. The Seven of Cups appears not to confuse you, but to reveal the abundance of your ideas. Do not fear this multitude. It is proof that your inner world is fertile. But Spirit advises discernment. Among all your thoughts and dreams, one glows with golden promise. The Ace of Pentacles does not arrive for fantasy. It signals real, enduring manifestation. So how do you choose? You listen to your soul's click. The moment will come when one idea, one offer, one path makes your chest rise differently, your breath still. That's when you'll know this is it. Odi, but before you cross, you must cleanse. The Star calls for a ritual of release. Your aura carries threads from old dynamics. Energies not yours, burdens never meant to stay. Use the earth's tools: basil, rosemary, eucalyptus, salt. Create a sacred space. Wash yourself with sacred intent. Whisper your release under the moon. Remember, you are not clearing away darkness. You are making room for light. For years, perhaps, you've walked beside intense personalities, absorbing storms not meant for you. You stood tall while others crumbled, remained gentle when it would have been easier to harden. Now it's time to return to yourself. Drop the shields. You're no longer in battle, and just as you cleanse your spirit, something unexpected stirs in the roots of your relationships. The Six of Cups glimmers with the memory of a promise. A word once given, maybe forgotten, now reawakening. A pact with a sibling, cousin, or old friend returns, but this is not a burden, it's a joy. Spirit smiles as it shows me, when we fulfill a promise made in love, the universe fulfills one back. Taurus, I must also tell you, movement is coming. The Eight of Wands shoots like lightning through your spread. News arrives swiftly, a decision accelerates, a person enters, and this person doesn't just help, they catalyze. This is someone who sees your potential with clarity and has the tools to support it. They do not compete, they uplift, and you, finally, feel seen. Now pause with me, beloved Taurus. Place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. This is not the end of your journey. It's the opening of a door that's waited lifetimes for you to find it. The golden bridge is before you, shimmering with potential, built not of dreams but of truth, earned with courage. You are not crossing this bridge alone. Spirit walks with you. Ancestors walk with you. Your higher self is already on the other side, waving with joy. I now walk the golden bridge with trust, truth, and divine timing. I am ready to receive what is already mine. Let this affirmation anchor in your body, ripple through your aura, and echo through the unseen realms. The universe is already responding. You are walking now, Taurus, not in haste, not in fear, but with sacred deliberation. Each step on the golden bridge is a reclamation. With every stride, you are reclaiming your voice, your clarity, your power. This bridge was not laid overnight. It was woven from your endurance, stitched with every choice you made in silence, every tear you let fall when no one else saw, every boundary you set despite the ache. Now the universe aligns to reward not only your effort, but your essence. June 2025 is pulsing with echoes from future versions of you, whispers from timelines where you already live fully, freely, joyously. As Jupiter continues its transit through Gemini, your second house of values and security becomes a garden of potential. This cosmic current does not simply gift you material blessings, it asks you to remember what you truly value. What is real worth to you, Taurus? Is it peace? Is it truth? Is it being surrounded by those who see the deepest version of you, not just your surface? Because now, the time has come to build only what aligns with your inner temple. Spirit shows me the Queen of Swords and Justice dancing together in your reading, two forces of clarity, sovereignty, and sacred discernment. These energies reveal a new posture in you. You no longer smile when your soul screams no. You no longer shrink to fit old containers. Your silence now has weight, your words precision. Some people may not recognize you anymore, not because you've changed, but because you've returned to yourself. The past echoes with voices that once dismissed your truth. Spirit says, someone who once turned away in denial, pride, or misunderstanding is waking up. They feel the shift in you. And without needing to chase, to beg, or to prove, the truth you carried all along is finally being felt. It vibrates in their bones. But Taurus, this recognition is not your reward. The reward is your own freedom. The blessing is that you no longer need them to see you for you to be whole. And yet, healing is here. The Ten of Cups and the Six of Pentacles rise like dawn in your spread, bringing softness and reconciliation. Someone may reach out, not to demand, not to repeat, but to acknowledge. It could be a sibling, an old friend, or even a former partner. There may be a conversation, an apology, a moment of honest exchange. Receive it if it brings peace. Release it if it doesn't. Forgiveness is not permission to re-enter old patterns. It is the final gift you give yourself before moving forward unburdened. Your energy field is also expanding. Spirit speaks of new people approaching you. Some strangers, others familiar faces returning in transformed light. These are not karmic entanglements. These are soul allies. You will know them by how your body softens in their presence. There will be no confusion, no tension. These souls arrive with peace, not promises. They will not require masks, nor will they flinch when you reveal your truth. They come to build with you, not to borrow from you. This is part of the transition the number 6 has been signaling, the vibrational portal between old cycles and new sovereignty. You'll see this number often on clocks, receipts, addresses, dreams. Each time, let it remind you, I am not who I was. I am returning to who I was always meant to be. The 9 of Swords also makes an appearance, not as a warning, but as a witness. It sees your sleepless nights, your quiet overthinking, your concern about making the right move. It speaks of your mind running faster than your heart. Spirit says, slow down, beloved. What is meant for you does not require you to chase, only to align. You do not need to be perfect to be prepared. You need only be present. And when you are, when you return to your breath, your body, your now, you will feel it, the hum of something new rising, not in a rush, but in truth. This new era doesn't just offer success, it brings stability. You're not being pushed into fame or explosion, you are being guided towards something sustainable, relationships that grow, projects that deepen, choices that ground your joy into this earth. The Page of Pentacles shows you with fresh curiosity. Spirit encourages you to keep learning, not from fear of being behind, but from the joy of rediscovery. Whether it's a new course, a book, a spiritual study, your soul craves new roots. Give it to yourself. Knowledge is not just power, it is pleasure. And here, under all this transformation, the Ace of Cups begins to overflow. Yes, Taurus, love is arriving, but not the kind you've settled for. This is not longing. This is not convincing. This is a meeting of souls, a kindred recognition. Whether single or partnered, your heart is being rewired for intimacy that uplifts, not depletes. Someone is entering or re-entering your orbit, and they are led not by impulse, but by resonance. They will not confuse mystery with absence, nor silence with disinterest. They will meet you at your level or rise to meet you there. But before love finds you fully, you must first find the self you buried to make room for others. That self, the luminous, grounded, quietly radiant Taurus, is ready now. Ready to speak clearly, ready to feel joy without guilt, ready to receive. In the background, a new moon is forming, set to arrive on June 27th in Cancer. It will be your anchor. Prepare a ritual, however small. Light a candle, speak your intentions aloud, write a letter to your future self. This moon is the soul's ink on the page of destiny. The bridge has not only led you forward, Taurus, it is also lighting up what surrounds you and who surrounds you. The people in your life are no longer background noise or static placeholders. Every connection now reveals itself as sacred architecture, either a pillar to build upon or a structure ready to collapse. Spirit invites you to look with clarity, not nostalgia. The Lover's card and the Wheel of Fortune emerge in your path, not merely as romantic omens, but as sacred signs of divine contracts resurfacing. This is not about fleeting attraction. It is about soul recognition. Whether in friendships, family dynamics, or romantic entanglements, your connections are being recalibrated by the hand of destiny. Pay attention to who returns. Pay closer attention to who disappears without struggle. These aren't just interpersonal shifts, they are soul-level edits. The universe is editing your cast, not to punish you, but to elevate you. Every encounter now holds spiritual weight. No meeting is meaningless. No goodbye is casual. There is someone in your orbit, Taurus, whose energy once felt like home, but now feels foreign. Perhaps this is a relationship that used to offer comfort, but now feels tight, constraining. Maybe it's someone who once made you feel safe, but now silences your truth. The time has come to release the dynamics where you must shrink in order to be loved. Spirit whispers, love is not meant to hurt your boundaries. It is meant to celebrate them. And yet, not all that fades must be severed. The Ten of Cups tells a subtler story, one of repair, of soft returns, of conversations long overdue, someone who misunderstood you deeply, someone who, perhaps pushed you away out of fear or pride, is finally feeling the echo of your truth in their bones. They remember, they regret, but they return not to relive the past. They come seeking peace. If you feel safe, allow it. But remember, Taurus, you are no longer the person who begged for understanding. You are now the one who stands in full clarity, offering grace from a place of wholeness, not need. There is another soul presence entering, or about to enter, your life. This is not a karmic echo. This is a mirror of your current vibration. You've outgrown old types of love, the ones built on rescuing or proving. What's approaching is resonant, a love that recognizes your sovereignty, a love that asks nothing but truth. You will not have to perform. You will not have to chase. You will not have to wonder. And if you are already in a relationship, this season offers an opportunity to renew. The wheel of fortune spins toward a moment, a shared decision, a spiritual turning point. This could be a move, a creative project, or even a shared healing process that deepens the roots of your union. But whether partnered or single, your heart is being refined, not hardened, not closed, but fortified. Underneath all this, Spirit brings me to the Three of Cups. Celebration is near, not a loud party, but a sacred gathering, a reunion of kindred spirits. You may soon reconnect with people who remind you of your essence, those who make you laugh without pretense, who honor your inner world without needing to explain it. These aren't just fun friends, they are soul family. As the new moon in Cancer draws near on June 27th, prepare for emotional waters to stir. Your family history, ancestral patterns, and childhood memories may rise to the surface. This is not regression, it is retrieval. You are being asked to reclaim the parts of you that went underground when love once hurt. The Queen of Cups rises now, a symbol of your deepening emotional wisdom. You are more intuitive than ever. You may even begin to sense people's true intentions before they speak. Do not doubt this gift. Do not rationalize it away. Your heart is not naive. It is evolved. You are learning to love without losing yourself, to give without depletion, to connect without dissolving. If this message is stirring something within you, pause for a moment. Hit that subscribe button and share in the comments what part of this journey speaks loudest to your spirit. This is not just a video, this is a portal, and your presence helps keep it open. Spirit says you are no longer hungry for attention, you are ready for communion, and with that readiness comes great power. The Eight of Pentacles reveals a sacred truth. The love and connection you seek outside of you must first be cultivated within. Your relationship with your own essence is the template for all others. So tend to your own soil. Love yourself with discipline and tenderness. Let your rituals be devotions, not obligations, whether it's journaling, stretching at dawn, lighting candles at dusk. These are not chores, these are your vows to yourself. And in honoring those vows, you become magnetic. Others will notice, they already do. You may find people approaching you differently, more respect, more softness, more sincerity. That is the reflection of your new inner order. But not everyone can meet you here. Some may resist your growth, some may test your boundaries. When this happens, do not falter. You do not need to explain your evolution to those committed to misunderstanding you. Your truth is not up for debate. The Two of Swords offers a final message. If you are still holding on to indecision, especially about a person, a relationship, or a past disappointment, take this as your sacred sign. The crossroads is not a place to live, it is a place to choose. And you, Taurus, are more than ready. Now the path opens beyond the personal, Taurus. You've crossed thresholds within your heart, confronted echoes from the past, and begun to rebuild relationships with truth. But the deeper calling still awaits. Because this golden bridge is not just leading you toward healing, it is guiding you towards service. Not the kind of service born from martyrdom or obligation, but sacred service, aligned action, the fulfillment of the soul's covenant. The cards shimmer with the energy of the Page of Wands and the Hierophant. Together, they tell a powerful story. The student becomes the teacher, and the sacred seeker becomes the keeper of ancient codes. Taurus, you are entering a phase where your experiences are no longer just personal. They become medicine for others. You are being called to share. This may come through teaching, creating, healing, writing, leading, or simply embodying your truth so clearly that your presence becomes transformational. Spirit reminds you what you've survived is sacred curriculum, and now it is time to step into purpose, not as a performance, but as a portal. Your soul did not come here to hide. It came to plant something lasting. June's Neptune retrograde in Pisces, your 11th house of collective impact and vision, whispers directly into this part of your spirit. You may begin to receive visions, dreams, or intuitive downloads about where you are needed. These may not arrive logically, they may not make sense at first, but trust the pulse behind them. Trust what stirs your gut. If you feel called to speak, speak. If you feel drawn to lead, lead. If your hands ache to create, create. If your silence feels holy, honor it. The Ace of Swords arrives here as a divine spark, clarity, insight, illumination. Something is becoming undeniably clear. A next step, a project, a platform, a change in direction. You are being aligned with what Spirit calls the channel. This is the part of your path that feels electric, flowing, real. And yes, Taurus, it will be supported. The King of Pentacles confirms that prosperity is not only possible, it is promised, but not through hustle, not through sacrifice, through alignment. When you operate from truth, when you offer your gift without fear, the universe rushes in to build the structure around your vision. You are not meant to do it all alone, but you are meant to begin. Even if it starts as a whisper, Spirit urges you to notice the signs in your external world, repeated phrases you hear, symbols you see, unexpected opportunities that feel oddly timed. These are not random, they are nudges, confirmations, doors appearing where walls once stood. Your work now is to say yes, and with that yes, the inner alchemy begins. The Temperance card glows now in your field, reminding you that balance is not found, it is cultivated. As you pursue your path, you must build in rest, pleasure, connection. This purpose is not meant to drain you, it is meant to fill you. If your pursuit leaves you hollow, it's not aligned. If it sparks your spirit, keep going. But be aware, Taurus, as you rise, old fears may reawaken. Fear of being seen, fear of failure, fear of being misunderstood. Spirit brings the Five of Pentacles as a shadow, an echo of past scarcity or exclusion. This may not be happening now, but your body remembers. Perhaps you once tried and it didn't work. Perhaps you were told your gifts weren't practical. Perhaps your truth was too bright for those who preferred shadows. Spirit says, that was then. This is now. You are no longer speaking to survive. You are speaking to serve. Your relationship with money, worth, and contribution is also transforming. The Nine of Pentacles appears as a sacred affirmation. Independence is not a burden. It is your inheritance. You are being prepared for greater financial freedom, not only to enjoy life's pleasures, but to redistribute abundance in a way that uplifts others. You may feel a call to philanthropy, to spiritual business, to mentorship. This is not ego, it is echo. Your soul has done this before, and now you remember, even your body is shifting. The Queen of Pentacles shows that your physical space, your health, your routines, all crave ritual. Taurus, your magic multiplies when your environment supports your spirit. Clean your space, nourish your body, beautify your altar, your schedule, your home. Make everything sacred, make everything yours. This is not vanity, this is embodiment. The divine deserves to live in beauty, and you are that vessel now. And Taurus, the moment you accept that your presence is holy, the world around you begins to change. You attract new clients, readers, allies. You magnetize synchronicity. You become a mirror to others of what is possible when truth leads the way. But do not rush to scale. Spirit cautions, begin small, begin real. One conversation, one offering, one action in full integrity. Purpose doesn't require a platform. It requires a pulse. And now, Taurus, I feel your pulse, strong, steady, ready. Taurus, breathe with me now. You are no longer the same soul who began this journey. The landscape behind you is fading. The self who doubted, who waited, who questioned, has been transmuted. You have become your own revelation. The bridge, once golden and distant, now pulses beneath your feet like a memory returning to the body. You are not walking toward your destiny anymore. You are living it. Each step you take now writes prophecy into reality. Each choice you make becomes a thread in the fabric of something eternal. Spirit brings forward the world card in full radiance. This is completion, but not closure. It is fulfillment with new eyes. The culmination of old patterns, karmic loops, and ancestral echoes that no longer dictate your movement. You have chosen sovereignty. You have chosen presence. And now, the path forward stretches vast and sacred. June 2025 holds more than shifting energies. It holds an opening of portals. As Neptune's retrograde continues and Pluto shifts retrograde in Aquarius, your 9th and 10th houses are activated. This means the mind expands and the mission clarifies. You are not just dreaming, you are implementing. The universe is asking, how will you ground your greatness? You will be guided. Expect visions that come like lightning in the night. Expect divine timing, encounters, offers, invitations that feel too aligned to be random. They are not. You are being positioned. The Empress rises now, your ruler, Venus, embodied. This is you, Taurus. Rooted in self-worth, magnetizing abundance, nurturing life, not because you chase it, but because you are it. Your very presence becomes a blessing. The next phase of your life is about overflow. But Taurus, Spirit has one more sacred truth to offer you. Everything you've walked through, every silence you endured, every seed you planted when the soil looked barren, it was never wasted. You were never late. You were never wrong. You were simply in preparation. Now it is time to claim it. The star returns here, not only as guidance, but as you. You are now the light others follow when they forget who they are. You are not responsible for their healing, but your example becomes a beacon. You are living proof that tenderness is power, that presence is prophecy, that truth is enough. This is the revelation. You do not need to arrive anywhere. You have become the place. People will feel it in your silence. They will hear it in your voice. They will sense it in your touch. Your alignment is your offering. Expect to feel surges of gratitude that arrive without warning, tears in the morning, joy in the quiet moments. This is your soul, realizing it is safe now. The work was not in vain. The reward is not just coming, it is here. And in the final card, the Fool appears, not as a novice, but as one reborn. Taurus, you are not walking in circles anymore. You are moving in spirals, each cycle higher, wider, clearer. You are not afraid to begin again, because now you begin from truth. So what happens next? That's the beauty. You get to decide. The stars have aligned. The spirits have spoken. The golden bridge has delivered you to the threshold of your greatest life. Now it is your breath, your word, your hands that bring it to form. You are not just living a prophecy. Taurus, you are becoming one. I am the fulfillment of my own prophecy. The golden bridge within me is open, and I now walk as truth in motion. Let this decree anchor you into your power. Speak it aloud. Whisper it into your space. Feel the universe responding with every breath. This is your time, Taurus. Not to hope, to live it. Now that the bridge has been crossed, seal this moment with intention. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and leave your decree in the comments. Let the universe hear you. Let this community witness you. You are not alone in this unfolding. You are seen, held, and deeply honored.